Okay, cool. So y'all jump on this one right here. Hold on. How can I get a link? See on YouTube. How can I get a? All right, share, copy. All right, so y'all come to this one, and then I'm gonna end this one. Okay. So y'all click on it, and when I get 60 y'all over here, then I'll end it so I don't mess nothing up. And then while y'all do that, let me pull up my little cards. I'm on the wrong one. Okay. Psych. Just kidding. So let me do this. I only got one person over here. All right. Let me go ahead and do this one. Edit. Hey, Kate. I was counting on you, Kate. Okay, so back to what I was doing. Let me share my screen. Share screen. Share screen. Entire screen. And then I'm gonna come over here. All right, I'm gonna give them a few more minutes. I got 4 people. I got 3 over here. I'm gonna just end it over here. Okay. Dismiss. All right. So not gonna worry about that one. We over here now. And then let me share my screen. Okay. Can y'all see this? Let me see if y'all can see this. It look like y'all can see it. Diana, I meant to mind you was really smacking on them chicken nuggets or whatever you eating.
I'm eating chicken nuggets. I'm eating chicken nuggets.
Live now. Okay. Y'all here. Thank you guys. All right. So let's get to it. Sorry about the little technical difficulties, y'all. Y'all know YouTube is just not my strong suit. So let's get to it. All right. So yesterday we got to compare. We got into just a general idea of the way a real estate deal works. A transaction works. A brief discussion on funding your deal, and then we also talked about deal analysts a little bit. So we comped one property in an hour together, and we learned some things with that. So we're gonna get back to comping we come I believe Blue Ridge Street. So we're gonna do the next one now. Did y'all watch that video with Jamil about Compton? Did y'all watch it? You is. All right, so let me see. I understand probably way there. So I'm trying to find the comp rules that I had screenshotted forever ago. And all right, I don't see them at all. And I don't want to take up too much time. So let's just roll with it. Did anybody watch it? I say I watched it before. I did go back and watch it. Not yet. I wish we could do the Zoom calls again. I like talking to you. Tashiana, I like talking to you too. And I miss y'all. So we gonna work on getting it back. All right, I don't see it. My phone about to die. We just gonna roll with it. We're not having no distractions, no nothing. Jayana, let's do live. Let's do live.
Yeah.
All right. So it won't let me do it there. All right. So we got 1610 Pilser Highway. Somebody when you get the Zillow link, somebody put in the comments for me, please. So that's what we got. So remember, we go to Zillow. I'm gonna just act like we brand new. Do a little rundown for y'all right quick. All right, we go to Zillow. This is the page that's gonna come up for us. We put our address in. Okay. We're gonna come up here. We're gonna click save. All right, and it's gonna have a little blue saved. Then we're gonna click no, it's not our home. So let me unsave it so y'all can see. Save. No. And then we're gonna exit out. We're gonna look for green heart. And there it is. Okay. And so we're gonna zoom out. Gonna zoom out and then don't forget, y'all, look at your subject property details. This one is a 2-bedroom, 1.1 bath, and then it's 1,300 square feet. Okay. And then the year built is 1939. And then there's no lot size. Okay. So remember, we gotta be apples to apples. And so if we can't, we're gonna have to try to figure out a way to overcome it. And so we don't want to go 200 square feet more or less, and we don't want to go 5 years more or less on a year built. Okay. We don't want to cross any major roads. And so it looks like, because of the steepness of Pilser Highway, that looks to be a major road. And then that's a totally different neighborhood over here. And so we want to stay over here in this neighborhood and make sure that we're not crossing over Pilser Highway when we're looking at our comps. Okay. Everybody with me so far? Thank you, Andrew. There ain't nobody but God. All right, so we're gonna hold a minute and we're gonna pray in, because I need it bad. All right. So, Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. This day started off great, and it's been great. And you've been sustaining us throughout the day. We're here, alive and well, breathing, in our right minds. Our body is still here. Nobody took our body. We ain't paralyzed or anything like that. Everything's still working the way it needs to work. In spite of whatever we have going on in our households, whatever the situation may be, whatever emotional or spiritual warfare we have going on right now, we showed up, God. So because we showed up, I ask that you bless this session tonight. Bless day 7. Day 7 is the day of completion. And so we already know that the only reason we're having all these attacks from the enemy is because it's day 7. So please, Lord, give us the strength to get through this night. Not just get through it, but get through it with a victory, Lord God. Because we know that this is ordained by you. We know that you called us to do this, and we're not just here for any coincidence or just to watch another YouTube live or participate in something else to say we checked it off on the schedule for today. This is ordained. This is by your design. And so with that, we're here being obedient, and we just ask for a little bit more help, Lord, because we can't do it by ourselves. I can't do it by myself. And so I need you. So let your Holy Spirit guide me tonight. We're going to get to the end. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen, Jemima.
Amen.
Thank you, Andrea. Go eat. Go eat. Go with your sister. Get some help from her. All right. So, everybody with me? We good? We can continue?
No.
Anybody got a prayer request? We need to handle right quick. Anybody got something on their hearts and minds we need to address and pray out? Okay, so I'm gonna say is all right, everybody good? Andrea, you good? I ain't getting no amen. Did y'all hear the prayer? I swear I need to switch. Okay, got it. All right, so let's move forward. Because I wasn't going nowhere until I got something. Somebody. Let me know y'all ain't sleep over there. Close your eyes too long or something. All right, so here we are. We're not gonna cross Pelzer Highway. We got a 2-bedroom, 1.1 bedroom, bathroom, whatever that means, and we got 1,300 square feet. So we're looking for another house similar. Okay. Oh, crossing Pelzer Highway already. So we got this one down the road on Ballard Court, 1983. When was ours built? Let me do this to make it easier on all of us. I don't want to do all this right now. So this is the hub. All right, so let's open it back up. Got 2 bedroom. We're just gonna say 1 bath, and then my sticky notes disappear. Okay, 2 bed, 1 bath, 1,300 square foot. The lot size we don't know, and then our year built. Oh, honey, I'm looking at the wrong property. Ooh, our year built was 1939. Okay, So that way we got it all in one place. We ain't got to keep flipping back. All right, so we got this one. So 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet. So we meeting that square foot rule. We ain't go too high. We went 100, about 100 or so down. And then we got 2-bedroom, and the other would say 1.1. So it may be 2 bedrooms, it may not. So our year built is 1983, and our subject property is 1939. So can we use this for a comp? Let me know in the comments. Can we use this as a comp? If we can't, or if we can, why or why not? Y'all still there? You say I got 8 watching. Can we use this as a comp? Or do I gotta lag again? Didi said yes. Okay, Didi, why can't we use this as a comp? So I'm gonna say yes. Okay. Why? Why can't we use this as a comp? Why does this check out as a comparable? A comparable? Put our sticky note back. This is why we need a Zoom call, Tashiana. I said this is why we need the Zoom call. Why Didi Summer, why is this? Why can we use this as a comp? Let me know why y'all said yes. Similar in size, not too far away. Okay. That checks out. So what about the lot size and the year built? Is that close to?
We're doing fantastic, Mr. Look how you. Hey,
Okay, so we can't use this one because of the year built. It's 5 years. It's way over 5 years because our subject property is 1939, and this one was built in 1983. Okay, that's right, someone, not the year built. So we're gonna get rid of that one. Okay, so we come up. We got this one right here. But it ain't showing us. It does look like a commercial building. So we come on up, Hazel. Ain't really much out here. So we got 26. We got 68. We had a 32 here. And that sold in 20. How about that? That's a 4-bedroom. That ain't gonna work. It's nice though. It's a 3-bedroom, 14. It was sold all the way in 19. Got this one at 260, but it's kind of down the ways. I say it's on 1 acre, but when was it built? You don't show when it was built for some reason. All right. We ain't gonna worry about that one. And this looks like it's in a whole separate neighborhood right here. Y'all see that? That's a whole nother neighborhood. So you wouldn't want to go there. And if we zoom back in, let's go back to our subject property because I think it's just on the street. Yep, it's just on the street. So it got that road frontage. Now, if we go down Johnson, it's nothing but just land. So I think this is somewhere out in the country, somewhere, and they just recently developed this area because if you see these high numbers, like you got 230, 385, that was built in 1996, and this looks commercial. This is a house. They flipped this, as you can see here, 230. There's no year built on this one. So my next step on this one, which I think the next step should be on this one, okay? You know, Zillow ain't really showing us nothing. We can't cross this highway because it's a whole nother situation over the highway. And then you got what looks to be like they trying to develop over here in this area. Like this is a whole nother neighborhood. But when were these houses built? It don't show when they was built. And so I think these may be new builds. So if I go down again, that was commercial. But these right here, see, that look like a new build, right? Brand new. So I think what they did was somebody came out here, they bought a whole bunch of land up and started developing. And so it makes it harder for us to try to figure out what's the actual going to be the market value for this particular home because it's older. I mean, the thing was built in the 1930s and it's on the road. And so depending on how much land it sit on, we don't know the lot size or whatever. If we open it up and we look at it, it's a pretty nice lot size. So we could subdivide and put another house on it. But as you can see, you got this big old house right here. Somebody built them a little mini mansion on some land. Then you got these houses surrounding them. And then you got what looks to be like a neighborhood kind of came up here. And then on the back of it, this massive neighborhood came about. All right. So with this, it would have had to be a developer play because look at all this, y'all. You see all this land? It's just available. Land, and more land, and even by our subject property, Where are we? I think we went too far. Yeah. So even with our we up here somewhere. Yeah, right here. So even with our subject property, if we look at the neighbor, they got land right here, but we got this whole carousel right here. Okay. So what I would try to do is say, hey, let's see if we can get these other two to sell and figure out who own this big old land right here. Get this for dirt cheap. Not even really consider the house value. I would reach out to an agent. And ask them to do comps. But you still have to use some kind of, restraint when they give it to you, depending on the agent. So I would just try to find somebody very experienced as an agent, who's been doing it for a while. Say, hey, I got this situation where I got this house. It's out of, it looks like it's out in the country. It's been some very recent development and it looks like it's just a lot of development going around. The neighboring people, they have land and stuff like that. So I reach out to the agent, get the comps, okay? If I feel good about the comps, then I'll go ahead and, just try to get it for dirt cheap, okay? And so then what I would do is reach out to this person, and this person, and see if a developer will buy all of it and then make my money. Okay, make my money. So that's what I would do on that one. Then I say, you know what? We ain't gonna stop there. We're gonna reach out to everybody who got these big old parasails. Now the mini mansion person right here, they probably not gonna sell. But you got this person right here. This person, all this right here. Oh, we gonna have to have some conversations. Look at all that. You could tell it's just stuff that had been grandfathered in and that it was the country. Then you got this subdivision that came about all of a sudden. You see that? And let's see if they show when these houses was built, because that was sold in 2019. Y'all see that? That's clearly looking like a new neighborhood. 2006. That's still new. Type in address and see if they're comfortable. Not the year built. Will the value of the house go up since there's a new development in the house? Summer, yes. But like you just really have to come correct with it. Like you gotta match the other houses and the new subdivisions. Okay. So for example, this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bed, over 200 over 2,000 square feet. You're gonna have to come close to that. Okay. So the 1,300 really ain't gonna get it. 2-bedroom, 1 bath, ain't no family really trying to have that. So we could go to Redfin. We could go to Redfin, Kenya. Kenya, when I do this, I don't use Redfin to come nothing. And then they want me to do an email and all that. Is it the same thing as what I was doing? Let me put in the zip code. 29. All right. All right, so they go that familiar road right here. So I'm pretty sure if we'll zoom in, they go Pilsen Highway right here. Okay. So our house was off of let me find it again. Our house is off of Johnson Road. So let me find Johnson Road. Right here. Okay. So we'll be looking around here. So again, this look like that's in that neighborhood. That new neighborhood. We got one on one for sale. or that sold, and that was a mobile home sold for $176,000. Then we got this right here, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,000 square feet. It sold back in October in 2021. Look at that. Let's be nosy for a little bit. Very nice lawn. Ooh, they staged you know what out of this house. See, this that HGTV ready, honey. I see what I got that much money. Okay then. Co-sleeping and stuff. I really like this. They did that now. They put the works in here. They deserve that $4 grand. Okay, so with that, y'all ask, would that make the price of it go up? Yes. Okay. But you're gonna have to give it to the bells and whistles. So y'all see how well done that house is? You're gonna have to do that. And you're gonna have to have an investor that knows, that hey, I'm gonna have to put the works into this and I'm gonna have to buy on the projection or estimation of what the area is going to do. And so it helps you because it's existing neighborhoods around, but it only helps you if you can get it dirt cheap. Okay. So say for instance, if we go back to Zillow, we're gonna zoom out. We're just gonna do a little rough look. So it looks like on average, the houses is probably selling close to about 150, 160 up into the 200. So you come over here, they selling on the 200s. Okay. And so you see why you don't cross the highway, because they done did some work over here with these neighborhoods, building out these neighborhoods. And these is just one-off houses over here. Okay. So say for instance, we could get that 248 for a property. Okay. Let me see when this was built. I don't think it showed us. 1981. So still our house is much older. And they didn't really do much to the outside. They ain't really do much about at all on that one. We got one for 230. So let's just say on a high end, taking into consideration the difference in years, we guesstimating. I would say 150. Okay. 150. Very conservative on that. And then what we're going to do is treat it as if we want to just buy the land. Because if you're going to approach a developer with it, they're just going to want the land. So we're going to take 150 and times it by 2.5. Okay. That's how much an investor will be willing to pay for land. I'm sorry. Let me do this. That's how much an investor will be willing to pay for land. To do a new build that is going to sell. So whenever you do it, you want to do the ARV times 0.20. Okay. That's how much an investor will pay for the land. All right. Now, you want to be conservative when you go to the seller. So you want to say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I'm looking at it and we're kind of in a weird situation here. Okay. So when I run the comps and stuff and I'm looking to see how much could I really make off of this house, if I decide to flip it or keep it and sell it on a long run, it's not, I don't have a lot of data to go off of. But what I do notice is that, this place, this area is becoming heavily developed. And so this would be something that I would have to keep and hold. And so to make sure that I get a return on my investment, I can't really treat this as if it was, a normal buy that I usually would. And so when we do these kind of buys where we hold it, we're looking at a lower price point than what we'll normally give. And that's because of the situation that we're in with this particular property. And so with that being said, we don't want to cheat you out your money. We just don't. Because as y'all can see, we divided by the 2, we're looking at $15,000. And if the house is really sitting and it looks good, then hey, they're not going to try to do that. But what's interesting to me is that this right here, It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, they say. 1,100 square foot. It sold for $32,000. Okay. So y'all keep that in mind. We got this one right here. 3-bedroom, 3-bath. 1,000 square feet. It sold for $26,000. Okay. So I don't know what they did with that with them properties. And it sold back in about a year now. So I may say, hey, whoever's sitting this in, go out there and look and see if anything has changed as far as is the property still standing. Did they do something with it? Did they push it over? Is it just laying there? Because I would want to know. So if I was you, if I was in this person's shoes and I was looking at this property, I'll go out there to the property and kind of just, drive the different areas, see what's going on. And for these two properties right here that was on the low end and pretty much the lowest thing on here, I would go see those particular properties and see if the houses are still there or if they knock them down. Okay. So that should make you comfortable saying that, hey, if I can get this low enough, under about 30 grand, I should have a buyer for it. So if I say, at worst case scenario, 25 grand, I should be able to find a buyer who's willing to pay 25 grand, but I would have to get it on the contract less than 25 grand so that I can make an assignment fee. Okay. And then I would approach a developer or try to sit on it if I can afford it. And then reach out to those neighbors and that person with that big parcel of land and see if I can package that and give it to a developer. Okay? Does that make sense? Let me know if y'all following that, because that's a little advanced. And so we would, me personally, I wouldn't even offer this person a cash offer unless the house is like toe up for the flow up. And then I would just do a long-term play and say, hey, if you're willing to earn or finance this to me or do something like creative financing, do terms, then I'll be willing to, work with you on that. But they have to be open to it. So a lot of people I don't want to say a lot of people, but a lot of people lack education in what creative financing is or what terms is. And so they shy away from it because they don't understand. And so when you do pitch it, you got to be very well versed in what you're saying and understand, what you're pitching them, so that if they have any rebuttals, you can kind of help them through that and then get them to say yes. Okay. So that would be my next thing. Just seeing if I can get on the contract for as low as possible, so lower than 25 grand, so I can wholesale it, or see if I can get it on terms and then still wholesale it. Or if I got it on terms, then go ahead and reach out to those neighbors and see if they're willing to sell. Okay. Does that make sense? Let me know if y'all ready to move on or if y'all need me to explain something else.
I'm saying total, you'll be able to pull the dump truck will hold about 26, 28 tons.
Denise, I'm glad you're here. Did you go out to this property?
Gotcha.
Yes. Okay, so with these did you look at those two houses I had brought up?
So you won't have to worry about it. Well,
Because you probably didn't even notice them, because one all the way down the street and then one is like in the opposite direction. You know what? I mean, I just want to be great. Can I just be great for 1 second? Let me hold on, y'all. Denise, take down these addresses and let me know when you got it, okay? Because I want you to go out there tomorrow and take some pictures and bring them back to the group. Because if these people are really serious about selling, then I'll be willing to talk to them for you to see if we can get a deal out of this, okay? So let me know if there's something you're interested in.
I guess I see those days. I'm hoping everybody like this.
That's why we need Zoom. I don't even know if she's still there, if she heard me or nothing. Whew. All right, let me do this, y'all. Bear with me. Because we're trying to get this done. This is all a part of learning, okay? So, that ain't the one. Where's my little thing? Here it is. All right, so we got that one. And we got this one. All right, so go see those two properties tomorrow, Denise, and then we're gonna work on it, okay? And then y'all, we're gonna let it be a case study for the group, and so y'all get to be in the loop about how things go, that kind of thing. And we'll probably record our calls with the sellers and that kind of thing. If that's something y'all want to be in on, let me know and we'll do it. Okay. So moving right along. Let me find my handy dandy PowerPoint. I feel like I got so much going on. Washington, D.C. All right. Let me start up for y'all. Denise, also make a note of that about what I said about price point under $25,000 for the purchase price. So that way, when I talk about it the next day, then I'm not lost in the sauce. All right. So we're back on Zillow. We put our address in. We're gonna save it. We're gonna click no. We're gonna exit out, and we're gonna look for our heart. We don't see our heart, so we're gonna click the magnifying glass, and then there it is. There's a little heart. So this is easy. Thank you, Washington, D.C. South Carolina is a little country. So here we go. We got nothing but just meat. Just meat. So we can go here, we can go there, but we're going to go ahead and look at our subject property to see what the details is going to be, okay? So it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's 800 square feet. Let's see, home details. We got a 2,400 square foot lot. If y'all don't know about now, I don't really know how to say numbers like that. I struggle just to say it. But I know when you left a zero out. So, all right. So this one is 1947 as the year built. Okay. So y'all help me. I'm going to open them up. And then when I get to one that's promising or that is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, I'm going to open it up. Oh, look, we got a winner chicken dinner already off the rip. All right, y'all. So let me know. Let's do this because there's a lot of activity going on here. Thank you, Denise. So let me do this. So if you go to more and you do this drop down menu, you could clear some of this data up. So make it easier on yourself to do 12 months, even though we're supposed to be looking at the last 6. So you see how that cleared that all up, mix and clean. We don't have to go around just clicking on everything, okay? So I think that one was 2021. So we're going to see if we can find one that was more recent than that. 2021. Dang, Washington, D.C., they got some price points on them, don't they? Remember that one that for the 350 that was in September, so that's closed. This was early 2021. This was early 2021, but it was definitely flipped. Okay, this was late 2021, and we're only in March, so we're in our time frame. Okay, so 2-bedroom, 2 bath, 1,200 square feet. Ours is 800, And then we have the lot size at 2,400. So come down. Our lot size is at 26, and then our year built is at 1947. Okay. Can we use this as a comp? Denise, no, I can't see you. I put the addresses in the chat. So if you scroll up on the chat, can you see them in the chat? Hold on, I can do it like this. Oh, copy. Hold on, you guys. So sorry. I'm glad you're already up to them. All right, that right there, and then 16. Okay. All right, I sent them to you in Messenger. All right. So can we use this as a comp, y'all? This right here. Our subject property is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 800 square feet, lot size of 2413 with a year built of 1947. Can we use this as a comp? That's right, Andrea. All right, so let's keep it moving. So that one was that. We got this one right here, 2-bedroom, 2 bath, 1,100 square feet. Oh, this is kind of nice and bright. 1947. And then a lot size of 2613. Can we use this one, you guys, as a comp? And just for anybody who didn't catch that, what Andrea said, she said no, because square footage was over 300. Okay, so the rule is it cannot be less than 200 and it cannot be greater than 200. Okay. Okay, Andrea. Yes, we can use this as a comp. All right, so let's take a look. We clearly see from the pictures. Wait, hold up. This looks like a duplex. Is our subject property a part of a duplex? Let's see right quick. It's right here, I think. Let's go look. It says it's a single family. Let me it ain't gonna be on this one. So we don't got a street view for this. So in this case, what we're gonna do is we're gonna search Google for it. Right click, search Google. And then voila, here we are. So it looks like all there is right here is on duplex. So remember, we have to do similar properties, okay? Like properties. So we look like we in a good space for that. So everything is a duplex, okay? So let's roll with it. All right, let's go find our comp again. Okay, here it is. All right, so duplex to duplex, we're good on that. All right, so we look inside. Look like they did a little something. Oh, look at that. Got a little accent. Wow, that's kind of cute. They got a little fake granite countertop. That's kind of cute. Got a little bar area. Look at them lights and stuff. I don't know if this supposed to be decoration on the ceiling, but we're gonna roll with it. They didn't do anything with the floors. It looked like all they did was refinish them, but they did put a new floor in. They definitely painted. They made it did the bathrooms. It looked like they got them new wave sinks and stuff. Looked like they put a new mirror in there, that kind of thing. So they did do the bathrooms. Pretty simple, dimple. Oh, is that a bathroom in the basement? Or is this just a half bath? It must be because I had pictures of position. But they didn't either a bathroom addition or a new bathroom. Then you got your washroom. Nice size yard for this particular duplex. And that's that. Okay. So Nora, if it's not a lot size, you could go on the county website to see if you can find it. Or you could try to, do the search where you look on Realtor, Trulia, or some other site to see if it has it on there. Okay. So, this is good. This is a good comp. And so we're gonna see if we can find one more. So what I'm gonna do is open this on another window. That way we don't lose it. Okay. So let's keep going. Got two bad, 1,000 square feet. Honey, 2022, just last month. All right. We good on this one. All right. Can we use this one as a comp, you guys? Can we use this one? And they done painted it so it can stand out on the block, honey. Okay. And it matched the inside. All right, Andrea. Yes, ma'am, we can. So let's look through the pictures. Make sure it's in good condition, that kind of thing. Oh, wow. I like this. See, you can tell they redid everything. They redid the floors. They laid some new carpet, new appliances. They kind of put some energy into this one right here. Look at that. Got the coffee cups with the tissue and paper in it, or some dish towels must be. They went out. Look at that. Extra counter space and stuff. Who need an island when you could just have a corner counter space? New appliances. Look at that. They even made space for a dishwasher, honey. Compact dishwasher. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Ooh, nice bathroom. Ooh. Okay. Look at that. Hit them pillows like that. Y'all better get them techniques down for y'all fix and flips. Okay, then fall down lamp. Uh-oh. Okay. Look at that. They laundry room look real nice. Look like they got a bonus room downstairs. This must be the basement right here. Okay. Yes, this is clearly a flip. This is a good one, Andrea. Thank you. All right, so we got this one, and then we're gonna see if we can find one more because you want to have about 3 of them. But as you can see, when we be down there easily, we'll be lucky to get one of them. Okay, so if you can get one solid one, then you're good. Come on now. All right, let's see if we can find one more because this neighborhood right here was healthy. So let's see. That's a 4. Here's a 2-1. It's sold in 20 though, and it's no pictures. 2-1. I think it took off our little thingy. Let me put it back on. Hold on. For the little years. Done. Alright. So the last one will be that 460. I think we looked at this one already. Yeah. Oh, another 2022 one. This ain't the same one either. No. Okay. Another 2022 one. So we doing good over here. All right. So we got 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,300 square feet. We got 1947 year built, and then 3,049 square feet. So can we use this one? Can we use this property as a comp? That's right, Andrea. Thank you, ma'am. You on the money. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and exit out of that one and exit out of this one. Okay, so we got two very good ones. All right, so one of them was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,000 square feet, and then this property is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,102 square feet. Okay, so this was sold for $370. This was sold for $395. So for 100, what it appears to be is 102 extra square feet, and they got $25,000 extra for that. Okay, and so as you know, analyze deals, and you kind of say, okay, you know, if I get an extra bedroom, or if I get just 100 more square feet, I can bring in about 25,000 grand. Okay, and so comparing the two, you know, when we looked at them, they did a much better job as far as just a rehab is concerned. So it has you wondering, like, hey, you know, did the price go down? Did the prices over time go down? You know, what was so different back in July, you know, to get $25,000 extra on a property that wasn't, you know, top of the line versus a top of the line property getting $25,000 left, and pretty much the same you know, criteria and things of that nature. Okay, so let me look at the lot size one more time for this one, and they got the same lot size, so they're pretty much the same property. It's just that they have a difference in the square footage. Okay, so that's interesting. But we know that, hey, worst case scenario, if we stay at about 370, we should be good on the square footage. Okay, and so again, we got 2-bedroom, 1-baths. Okay, so what do we subtract from our ARV if we have you know, a difference in the number of baths? What is we should track or add? Hey Kayla, welcome. And I hope y'all got y'all handy dandy paper out. I don't know where my clipboard at today. So at the top of your paper, you should go ahead and put 370. And I need somebody to tell me how much we should subtract or add for an extra bathroom or a less than bathroom. And make sure y'all get your handy dandy calculator out too, so y'all can follow along with me on the calculator. Andrea, that's way too much for a bathroom, baby girl. But thank you for answering. So for a bathroom, we're gonna subtract or add 3,000, and for a bedroom, we're gonna add or subtract 5,000. Okay. So put that on a note somewhere. Okay. I'm gonna write it down too, so I can do what I'm asking y'all to do. 3K bed. Kayla, 5,000 is for a bedroom. Okay. 3,000 for the bath. So we're gonna take away $3,000 because we only got one bath. Okay. So that put us at 367,000. Okay. Everybody following me? Everybody understand how we got down to 367,000 and why we took away $3,000? Okay, great. All right. So our property has 800 square feet, and these properties have more than 800 square feet. Okay. So what we're going to do is take away, hold on. We're going to take away $10,000, doing too much, $10,000 for the square footage. Okay. So make a note and say, hey, square footage difference, we're going to plus or minus $10,000. All right, so take away that 10,000. We get to $357,000. Okay. Everybody with me? Okay, great. And so then we have a lot size difference. Okay. And it's not that great. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take away $5,000 just for the nah. We just go ahead and do 10 to for good measure. So write that down. $10,000 plus or minus for the lot size difference, okay? All right. So that's gonna bring us down to 347. Okay. So is there anything else that we need to add or subtract for? Or are we good? Are we at our ARV? Okay, we good, Andrea said. All right, that's all I need to know. And so we're gonna come over to this handy dandy window. And we're going to open up a slide so that we can do our breakdown and do some deal analyzation. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and copy this slide and we're going to duplicate it. And so what's our ARV, Andrea? Y'all put your ARV in the chat. What is our ARV? Let me get it. Excuse me, you guys. That's what stress do to you. You get tired. All right, go back, Andrea. Oh, you want me to go back? You were supposed to write it down. Kayla Martin, it's blurry. Is it blurry for anybody else? Can y'all see it or is it blurry? Yes, Summer. That's our ARV. $347,000. Okay. All right. And so then, now that we got our ARV, what do we do next? Okay. Thank you, Andrea. All right. Thank you, Summer. Kayla, can you still? Is it still blurry for you, or can you see it? What do we do next now that we have our ARV? I think so, Kayla. Come out, like leave and then come back in and see if that works. So like in YouTube, kill the app and then come back out. Come back in. So what do we do next now that we found our ARV? Almost, Andrea. So what we're going to do is times it by 0.70, okay? So we want to get 70% of the ARV. That's how much an investor would be willing to pay for it, okay? So we're going to times it by 0.70. That's right. So I'm going to multiply it by 0.70, okay? And this is what we get when we multiply it by 0.70. So let's write that up here. 242,900, okay? Uh-oh. All right. So what is our renovation budget? Somebody put a renovation out there. A number for the rehab. Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't put a number out there. Tell me what needs to be rehabbed on the property. Tell me what we need to repair on the property. Give me that in the comments. Okay, out of that 50,000, Andrea, what all needs to be repaired? How did you get the 50,000 for your repair costs? We don't have it. We just making it up, Andrea. We just making it up. So just throw out some. We ain't got no pictures of the subject property, nor. See, this all that comes up for. Paint, floors, and bathrooms. Thank you, Andrea. Okay. So we need to paint, floors, and the bathrooms. Did anybody take notes on that slide when I broke down how much each, renovation would cost? 15,000, 30,000. Good. Very good. Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and put you said paint, floors, and bathrooms. So I would do 3,000 for the floors. I'm sorry, 3,000 for the paint, 5,000 for the floors, and 3,000 for the bath. Okay, and then I'm gonna add an extra 5,000 in there for a good measure. Okay, so if we do that, that'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Honey, I can't do math. All right, so we're gonna do 5,000 plus 3,000 plus 3,000. That's gonna put us at 11, Andrea. So then we do. Why does that? Because when you said it, it made sense. Bathroom, flooring, and paint. Because I'm tripping. Okay, let's back up. So paint, we're gonna leave it at 5,000, and then so we got 5,000 for the paint, 5,000 for the floors, and then 3,000 for the bathroom. Okay. And so that'll put us at 13,000. And then we're going to add an extra 5,000 in. That's going to put us at 18. Okay. And then we're going to round it off because we don't want no funky number to be given to our investor. And we're going to put it at 20,000. Okay. So we got 20,000 for our rehab. Did that make sense or did I go too fast? Let me know. And we'll go back over to rehab. So this will fall into a medium rehab. Great question, Stummer. Yes, it will fall into a medium rehab. Because your lights are usually just like your floors and your carpet. But once you get into doing the bathrooms and kitchens and stuff, you kind of step into the medium realm. Okay. So this would be a medium. Great question. Thank you. All right, Kayla, welcome back. All right. So where were we? Right there. All right. So our renovation is 20,000. All right. So now that we got our renovation, I'm gonna put back up our number. Sorry for that, you guys. I'm put our number back up for 70%. This is where we are. What do we do now? Yes, I can go back, Kayla. Take a picture of it and then we'll keep going. So now that we got our renovation cost of $20,000, what do we do next? You got it, Kayla? Subtract the 20,000, but I think we should add the rental for the kitchen. Andrea, what do you mean add the rental for the kitchen? Because we put that $5,000 for the paint. Oh, you want us to just add in a kitchen? You want to go ahead and do the kitchen too? Is that what you're saying? Like, just redo the kitchen. Is that what you want, Andrea? Okay. So let's bump it up to what I put for the kitchen. 5,000 for the kitchen, okay? So our renovation is now $25,000 because Andrea said she want a house HGTV ready. And so we're gonna do the kitchen too. And so, like she said, we're gonna subtract the $25,000, and this is where we at, okay? So, do anybody remember what the MAOBA mean? Nori, since you got such a kick out of me yesterday. What does the MAOBA mean? That's a whole mouthful, y'all. That's right, Andrew. I forgot you like to be Miss Upscale. She said she gonna have on high dollar flips, honey. The American Dream flips, girl. Dream Realty coming through, honey. Y'all better watch out. Andrea did not come to play, honey. Does anybody remember what the MAOBA stand for? All right, ain't nobody saying nothing on the MAOB. Max Liber Alpha, son. That's close, Kayla. So the MAOBA is the max allowable offer before your assignment fee. Okay. All right. So that would be that 217.9. All right. So we'll put that in there. Now, what's our assignment fee gonna be, guys? It's okay, Andrea. It's okay, Nori. I got y'all covered. So what did I ask y'all? What's our assignment fee gonna be? That's right, Summer. That's it. What's the assignment fee gonna be on this particular deal? If we was to assign this to an investor, 90,000. How you came up with 90,000, Andrea? Oh, so you flipping it? So that's gonna be your profit, Andrea? All right, so let's do that. Let's do that. All right. So if you purchase it at 217, now let's do it this way because you want your closing you want your so I'm gonna take this away for one quick second, you guys. Let's do a flip for Andrea. All right, so we got a mixed level offer, or let's just make this purchase price right quick. We got purchase price here, and then we ain't gonna even say we bought it from a wholesaler. We just bought it off the market, or we marketed for it ourselves. And then we got your utilities. It took you 6 months to flip this because you want it to be over the top a little bit. So we got 300 times 6. That's 1,800. And then our closing costs and everything else, commissions and stuff like that, it's gonna be, we can say 10% for good measure. So let me put that on there. Closing fees. I don't want to call it costs because that's your commissions and stuff for your agent if you're not licensed yourself. And so we're gonna do 347,000 ARV. We're gonna times that by 10%. That'll put us here. $700. And then let me do some. I'm just gonna see some right quick. Times 36. A little bit less, but just for good measure. All right, and then so we got our closing fees, we got our utilities, we got our purchase price, we got our renovation, we got everything else. Okay, so we're good. So if we take this and we say, all right, let me add up everything. Okay, so we got our closing fees for $34,700. Okay, we're gonna add in our utilities. We got a purchase price of $217,900, and then we have our reno for $2,500. Okay, and so if somebody does come around and buy it for the $347, then we stand to make what? 357. Oh, because it's in the middle. Calculator playing with my emotions. Hold on, y'all. All right. So minus the 279. What was it, y'all? 279. 400. All right. So this is what we stand to make on the flip. Does everybody understand how I got that? Y'all with me? Did I lose y'all somewhere? Yes, at the end, Kayla. So what I did was add it all up first. So let's back up. Let's start over. Okay. So we have let's start at the top. We got renovation for $25,000. Okay, we're gonna add that to our purchase price of $217,900. Okay, we're gonna add in our utility bill for the 6 months that it took us to rehab this, and we're going to add in our closing fees, and this is the number that we get for everything. Okay, now the only thing we may be missing on this is like our interest payments to our private money lender or our hard money lender. That's the only thing, but we're going to keep it simple for you guys. Okay, so this is what I get, and so then I'm going to take my ARV because a buyer came along and we was able to sell it for the $347,000. So we're going to take that and subtract it by the Hold on, y'all. By the 279.4. And then we get to 67,600. You with us now, Kayla? Okay, great. Now, back to the assignment. I think I'm going to duplicate this. How can I do it? I'm going to just do it like this. I don't really want to do it like that, though. So let me do it like this. So we're going to keep that for you there, Angela. Then we're just going to make a new slide. Then we're going to bring this over here. Okay, and then what was that? I think it was this. Okay, so what's our assignment fee gonna be if we decide, you know what, we're not gonna flip this, we're gonna just sell it to Andrea and she's gonna flip it. What would our assignment fee be? If we was to sell this to Andrea, so we can make an assignment, if we was to assign it to her so she could flip it, she's the investor, she's our end buyer, how much would our assignment fee, how much would we make on this particular deal? If you don't know, just put in the chat you don't know. And then I won't wait no more. $25,000. I don't know. Okay. So remember yesterday I said, don't y'all get caught up in your head to make $5,000, $7,000. Do not put you an assignment fee on here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna anchor your seller low. Okay, you're gonna start off with an offer to your seller. You're not even gonna think about an assignment fee right now because that's how you bag yourself in the corner. So when you think about your assignment fee, you either gonna like just give your first offer as an assignment fee minus the max allowable offer, or you're just gonna eat your assignment fee away because you're gonna throw out an offer that really doesn't justify why you threw out that offer. So we don't know what our assignment fee is going to be at this point. Our assignment fee is determined on how well we negotiate, how well we solve the seller's problem, and how well we build rapport with the seller. Okay, y'all remember me saying that yesterday? Let me know if you're with me. Let me know if it's clicking now. Okay, great, Andrea. All right, so what will we offer to this seller? We know that an investor can pay as much as $217,000. So what would our first offer be to the seller? What would y'all offer them first? Y'all probably thinking like, oh my God, would she just tell us? I can't think no more. But this is how y'all learn. If I give y'all the answers, y'all just gonna take y'all notes, and then when you get to it, you just not gonna know what to do because you didn't take the time to practice now. Okay. So that's why I'm leaving it up to y'all. And I'll correct y'all if y'all got it wrong. So what should we offer the seller first? How much should we say, Mr. and Mrs. Seller? Would you be willing to take? This is how much we can do. Okay. Summer said $1,900,000. I'm sorry. $190,000. All right. Just pretend I didn't say that. All right. So what if your seller comes back to you, Summer, and they say, you know what? I want to do 215. Like, could we do 215? Better yet, I want to do 220. You know, I know what I got on my property. I'm just not gonna give it away. Okay, so 220. What you gonna say, Summer? Thank you for the comma, Summer. Thank you. Cause them zeros was running together, honey. I didn't know what was going on. All right, so the seller, she done counted. She said, you know what? 190. This is 220. So what you gonna say next, Summer? 210. All right. 210. All right. So let me see. I'm gonna put it in. Second counter offer. I'm gonna just say second offer to seller. He said 210. Okay. So the seller was like, all right, 210. You know, the least I'd be willing to do is 215. So what now, Summer? What's our next step? What you gonna do next? I'll tell her, let me speak with my partners to see if that'll work. All right, so I'm your partner. Me and you had a conversation. So what do we huddle about? Like what are we gonna to agree to do next? Anybody wanna give Summer a lifeline and help her out? Yeah, I'll be her partner. Okay. Summer come back, y'all, and she said, you know what? I'm gonna talk to Miss Bella Lou. Miss Bella Lou told me that she could do 215. We all know that gotta sell it to the investor for 217. So is we down to take? Let's see how much of an assignment fee we have. Is we okay with making $2,900? I said, let me see my product. Oh, you said it already. I swear that screen jumped up. Look at it. I'm manifesting the chat. All right, so y'all be her partners, and y'all say, you know what, Miss Lula Bell came back, and she said that 215 or nothing. We're at 217.9. Like, what do we do next? Summer said she is not taking the $2,900. So what do you do, Summer? Y'all be Summer's partner. Come on, Andrea. Come on, Kayla. Come on, Norby. What are we doing next on this deal? Because Summer said we can't do $2,900. Like, that's not even gonna cover my daycare bill. Kayla said yes. So you would take the $2,900, Kayla? That's good with you. If it's good, just let me know. Summer said it's not. Kayla said it is. Andrea, Nora, y'all stood up. Andrea said, how close can we get to 210? My girl. All right. So how close can we get to 210? The seller said. So I remember our first offer was 190. We counted her at 210. And so y'all want to know how close can she get to 210? So what if I just say, I'm close. It's just as close as I'm gonna be at 215. What are you gonna do then? Kevin said it's not ideal. All right, so I'm coming in. Y'all tag me in. So at the first offer to the seller, when you gave them 190, y'all should have asked them how close could you come to 190 first instead of throwing out another number. Because when you threw out another number, Summer, you kind of bagged yourself up a bit too much at the 217 mark. So you still only stood to make that $7,900, okay? And so we started off too high in the beginning. So remember, I tell y'all, make your offer embarrassing. Make it offensive in a bit. Make it be like you too nervous to even tell the seller what it is. Okay. So let me come over. All right. So if this was me dealing with the seller, what I do is say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I'm looking at this property over here, and I'm looking at the repairs and everything that we need to do on it, and what the neighborhood is suggesting. And I'm thinking that we could possibly do 150. Is that something that'll work for you? And the seller would be like, no, 220. It's more what we were looking to get. Okay, I understand, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. But tell me this, how close could you actually come to 150? Okay. And the seller may say, you know what, we could probably have some flexibility at about, 200, 180, 200. Okay. That whole thing. All right. All right. So, okay, Mrs. and Mr. Seller, I understand where you stand now. Now, what do we have to do, or what needs to take place? If this was just a the perfect situation for you, the perfect sale for you? What is to take place for you to get to 180? You know what, Mashika? That's a very good question. So, I've been dealing with these bats up in the basement for quite some time now. And, I don't want to sell this property and then you have to deal with them. So, and that's at my other house, by the way, at my other house. So, if you know anybody that does bat, maintenance or whatever they call it, bat rodent and kill, then that we could take 180 no problem, because that has been very traumatizing for me. Every time I try to go up in the attic, the bat just come and just bite me, and I'm not trying to turn into a bat or nothing. So if you can find somebody to take care of my bat problem, then I'll be willing to sell this house to you 180 no problem. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, no problem. Let's see what I can do, because I'm networked and I'm connected. Let's see what we can do. Now, does Mashika have a bet a rodent person? No. But guess what? We have this amazing accountability group. And somebody knows somebody who done had to deal with bats out here in Washington, D.C. And we need to get them over to Miss Lula Bell as soon as possible. Okay? And so then we get it at 180. So at 180, that's where our deal is. So we're gonna put it right here. We're gonna say under contract at 180 with bat removal. Okay. Okay. And so then our assignment, if we take 217.9 and 217.9 and we subtract it by 180, we're looking at 37.9. Now, Summer, is that more acceptable for you? $37,900. Is that a good payday? Yes, Kayla, turn it to a bat. Okay, great, Summer. So what I want y'all to do is I want y'all to take a picture of this slide. And you know what? I was supposed to be posting these sites to the group for y'all, but it just didn't happen. So somebody remind me, send me a message, say, hey Mashika, can you put that in the group for us? And then I'll do that. I'll probably take the time. No, I'm not gonna say that, but I could post it in a group for you guys. But somebody gotta remind me. If you really want it, then y'all will remind me. Okay. So that's how we got to this number. Now, did I lose anybody, or was everybody tracking me? And let me give y'all another piece, okay? So for me, I know I want to make a minimum of $50,000 on each wholesale deal from this day forward, okay? And so with that, if I take the 217.9 and I take away the 50,000, right? That'll put me at 167.9, okay? So if I take away another 50,000, that'll put me at 117.9, okay? So then I'll drop my offer down, and the extra 50,000 is going to be cushion for negotiation, okay? So I need it for the 50,000. I need it to be at 167, okay? So my first offer would be at 117.9, okay? And then if she falls, if I say, you know, how close can you come to the 117? You know, then she would still give me that. What would she give me? How close can you come to the 117? She probably be like, honey, that's too low. We could only do 180 or whatever. And so what I would do is come back to her and say, okay, Miss Lulabelle, you could do 180. And so let's see how far 180 is from that. And so I'm gonna do the 50,000 minus the 37,900. I need $12,000 more. So I say, okay, Miss Lulabelle, you could do 180, but could you at least meet me halfway or close to halfway, and you know, possibly give me 160? Could you do it at 160? Okay. So my counter offer, my second offer to the lady would be $160,000. Okay. All right. And then she's gonna say, you know what? I can do that. And so I'll say, okay, let me get with my partners and make sure that 160 is a good number for us. And then if so, would you be ready to move to the next step? You know, signing paperwork and getting this sale on the road? And she'll say yes. Okay. And so again, you don't want to give them a fear that they're giving away their house, they selling it for too cheap, any of that stuff. And so you're gonna sit on it even though you know it's a good number. And so if we sell it for 160, if we get it on the contract for 160 and we sell it to an investor for 217, we're looking to make 57.9. Okay. Does that make sense to everybody? So if you got a minimum in mind, you say, you know what? But you're gonna show me that in this wholesale game, I can make, you know, some big bucks. So I want my minimum to be $25,000, because if you want what you want, you gotta ask for it. You can't just get it. Okay. Y'all remember the scripture I had put in the group today? Y'all seen it? Let me put that on the screen for y'all right quickly. Let me get back to my little what's name. Here we go. Close collab. There it is, waiting on us right there. Y'all remember that? Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. He who seeks finds. And to him who knocks, the door will be open. Matthew 7:7-8. Okay? Y'all remember that? So if I don't want to be just making the 2,900, then baby, we better be specific about what we really want to bring in. Okay? And make it make sense for you and your household and for the time that you're going to be putting into this real estate business. Okay? Because we're not doing this for the fun. This ain't no hobby. This ain't something I just do just to do because I ain't got nothing else better to do. You know, this is really securing a living for yourself so that you can replace your full-time if you have it, or just have security for you and your family for generations to come. Okay? So what I want y'all to do is go on the Facebook group. Y'all do it now so y'all don't forget, because for some reason, when I try to put something in the group, y'all don't do it. So, this is what y'all want y'all to do. Y'all gonna say, hey, accountability family. Y'all do it while I'm doing it now. Hey, accountability family. I just want to put you guys on notice. Oh no, I just want to let you guys know that I will not be making anything less than $50,000. You say whatever number you want. $50,000 on as an an assignment fee from this day forward. Okay. So y'all don't have to write it just how I wrote it, but I want y'all to say, hey, I'm hold me a candle. I don't want to make anything less than this as an assignment fee from this day forward. I don't want to make anything less than, and y'all gonna post it in the group, okay? So let me put my little GIF on. Let me say ready. Ooh, I like that. We ready. But I tell y'all, I ain't used GIS so much since I started this group. Like y'all probably be wore out by many as many gifs as I gave y'all. All right, so y'all go ahead and post to the group, and then y'all post in the comments where y'all done posted it. Okay. If y'all have any questions, I'm opening up the floor to questions because we only got 10 minutes left, and we're not gonna have enough time to go through another property to carpet. So let me know if y'all have any questions, and then once you post in the group, then go ahead and let me know in the comments. Okay. There's 10 of y'all here, so it should be 10 posts in the group. Post it. Ooh, Andrea, you be on it. Thank you. Yes, I see yours, Kayla. I see yours, Andrea. Y'all said we were just gonna make 50,000 together, honey. That's what I'm talking about. whatever number makes sense to you, put it on there, y'all. The rest of y'all driving or something? Let me know. Do y'all have any questions? Was this good? Was this valuable? Did y'all feel more comfortable with comping? Because I think what y'all homework gonna be is we're gonna comp the next property together. And so I'm gonna put the next address in the comments. And then we're gonna comp that one together. Okay. I got my Zillow link ready. Y'all copy and paste it somewhere, or open it in a tab, or whatever y'all need to do. Write the address down. Thank you, Laura. Y'all write the address down. And then what I want y'all to do is come up with your ARV, find some comps to support your ARV, and then we're going to talk about it tomorrow, okay? Can y'all do that for me for homework? Thank you, Kenya. You know what? See, yes. 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 That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Ashley. So I just want y'all to know that was a setup. So since you posted it, we're going to be an accountability group. And so whatever's the lowest amount, we're going to say that plus club. That's going to be the name of the accountability group. So we're going to have to hold each other accountable so that when we close these deals, we post those checks, we post them wires in the group. And then we get to say, you know what, Mashika, remember when you said you ain't making nothing less than 50? For the last 3 years I done seen you do, they been less than 50. What's going on? do we need to get on a strategy call for negotiations or something? Are you not, putting your best foot forward with the seller? Are you not giving 100% on the problem solving side? Like, what's going on? Are you not dealing with motivated leads? What's going on? So if y'all want the accountability group for that, let me know and I'll put it together. Because we got to do what we got to do. We got to do what we say we're going to do. All right. So everybody good? Everybody hearts and minds clear? Let me count how many posts I got. Because remember I said it was 10 of y'all on here. And let me see. We got 1, 2, 3. And I'm probably one of the 10. So let me exit out of this. Yo, I'm one of the 10. So it's down to 9. I should have 9 posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where my other 4 people at? Or my other 3 people? Y'all sleep? Y'all don't gotta participate. It's okay. I just appreciate y'all for being here. All right. So if everybody hearts and mind clear, we're gonna pray this thing out. If there ain't no questions, we're gonna pray this thing out. And we're gonna touch and agree on our minimums. Okay. Y'all ready for that? Look at that. 2 of y'all left. All right, so here we go. So Heavenly Father, thank you so much for allowing us to make it to the end of this session. It was good. It was full. And, regardless of anything that took place in the background, we made it through. So we thank you. Thank you for the value that was brought forth tonight. Thank you for allowing us to penetrate our hearts and our minds so that we can receive it and be able to implement it the correct way. And thank you for allowing us to, think on an abundance or elevation level when it comes to, asking for what we want, seeking, and so that we can find and knocking on the door so that it can be open, Lord God. As your words say, Jeremiah 7, 7 and 8. I think that's what it is. Forgive me if it's not, but you know my heart. So thank you for, allowing us to think that we're worthy enough and deserving enough, allowing us to sharpen our skills and our vision and equip ourselves with our tool belt when it comes to solving problems in real estate, navigating with sellers and furthering your kingdom by serving your people. And so we ask that you implant the necessary knowledge, necessary patience, necessary wisdom, the necessary know-how, so that we can not just say we want it and expect it, but we earn it truly, down to the last cent. And so we thank you for that in advance. And I just want to touch and agree with everybody so that they can believe that they can receive it and that it will come to pass and they will see it come to pass. And we're just touching and agreeing because we want it to come to pass, and we know that you're able to bring it forth and then some. So we thank you in advance for that. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, Tashiana. All right, Nora. Tashiana, you driving? Y'all some driving people. Where y'all be going? All right, y'all. But that's it. That's all that I got for y'all. So thank you guys for attending tonight. Y'all my crew wing. Y'all be just committed. Y'all be showing up. Like, I appreciate y'all. So thank you for tonight. Y'all have a good night. Y'all sleep well, and I'll see y'all tomorrow evening. Love you guys. Bye. So, see, Tasha, you ain't want to let me get off. How you just got me playing in the background like on some regular YouTube video? I'm live with you, talking to you. I need you to be attentive. All right, y'all. Tashiana, go push your post to the group. Did you even catch what was supposed to be done? Did everybody get their homework? Did everybody get their homework? So scroll up, find the Zillow link that I dropped in the group, and you guys go ahead and comp that, okay? And if you can't see it or something like that, So we gonna have to put a collection pot together for the Zoom calls. All right, so y'all go ahead and get the link for the house that y'all supposed to comp for homework, and then we'll go from there. And if you don't got it, I think what I'm gonna do is post it in there so y'all got it. But I'm gonna just post it in the Facebook group right quick. So it's day 7. Figure out the ARV for this property and find supporting accounts. Find accounts that support your ARV. All right, so if you can't get it on the chat, then I have it on here. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this. So y'all have a good night.